I don't even know what to say, guys. I just want to cry. This is the last thing that I really want to be doing right now, but I think the world really needs to know what it's like to be borderline. Because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Tonight, I just somehow got in the most ridiculous, I'm not even gonna say fight, because it was more just like a screaming match with my dad. It's the first one that I've had in many years. It was just like reliving every day of my childhood again. And it really surprised me how long I hadn't had one like that. But I just had to let it out. I snapped, or I broke. I've been taking it for so long because I know that my choice is basically to kill myself, be homeless, or live here. And I've tried so hard to get better, and I've tried so hard to change my circumstances, and things have been going really well. And I've been trying. It's hard enough to deal with your mental health issues and then deal with just life on top of that. And then having to deal with them is just like a whole nother story. Okay, spin. And I don't even know what happened. Now I just have this massive headache, and I wouldn't even say I'm triggered. I don't really feel anything. It used to hurt. It used to hurt a lot. But now I just expect it. It was the disappointment that used to hurt the most. Now I just don't expect any more from them. I expect them to talk to me in the way that they do, to treat me in the way that they do. And I mean, how did they treat me? It's just I don't even know. It's just like the stupidest things, but what they don't understand is that it's psychological abuse. And I'm not blaming them. I'm not asking them to accept that they're doing anything wrong. I'm just asking them, begging them to please stop talking to me in the way that they do. Just stop disrespecting me, for them to at least try and understand how much how shit it is. You know? And I think somewhere along the lines, I started talking to them in the same way that they talk to me, but they don't want a taste of their own medicine. And it just perpetuates this cycle of you know, they talk to me like shit, so then I talk to them like shit, and then they still continue talking to me like shit because, you know, they don't think I deserve to be treated like shit. And I said to him, I said, why do you have to talk to me in that way? Please stop talking to me like that. Please stop coming out with an accusation. Please, my sister's goddamn dog went missing, so we're looking for my sister's dog. And then my dad comes up to me and he goes, that's what I said to you the other day, that you gotta get your dog in line. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? My dog's here. And I was like, you didn't even, like, talk to me the other day. You know, you don't even talk to me ever. Like, and then he just comes, well, I asked you to do this. I talked to you about this. And I'm like, what fucking planet are you on? Because you certainly didn't have those conversations with me. Definitely not in this dimension. And then he says, well, you're a liar because I had those conversations with you. And I'm like, well, you didn't. And I know that he didn't because he never talks to anyone about anything. You know, I heard it, and then he starts going on about, well, you didn't fix the fences. I'm like, what fences? He's like, the fences. And I'm like, when have you ever asked me to fix the fences? Like, what fences? And I actually had fixed the fences that he was talking about. And he's like, no, you didn't. And I was like, yes, I fucking did. Me and my sister's boyfriend fixed those fences. And he's just sitting there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It's like, just listen to me. Just believe me. I don't know. Like, I've been watching, like, the Stephen Avery case. You know, being 18 years in prison for a crime you didn't commit and spending another, like, 10 years currently for a crime that you clearly didn't commit. And it's just like, no matter how much evidence you have that proves your innocence, if they think that you're guilty, that's it. My dad always told me that he was the judge, jury, and executioner, and the detective. That's what he used to call himself whenever he was accusing me of something. And it's like, you know what? It's not innocent until proven guilty in his mind. It's just guilty, guilty, guilt. And I'm not allowed an offense. And that's, I guess, all that I want. I just want to be heard. And I know I probably look ridiculous right now, but this is what my life has been like my whole life. And it hasn't been this bad in a long time, and it's just really, really frustrating. It just makes me want to die. And I'm not going to, because I know that I'm stronger than that, and I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let them beat me down, and I'm not going to let them destroy me. But it doesn't mean that they haven't already. I'm just trying. The whole situation is just so fucked up. And so all of it, I just wish that they understood what it felt like to be treated and talked to in the way that they treat me. I mean, he could physically do anything to me that he wanted, and I would not care. But to just stand there and stand over me and be in my face and just point that finger and just aggressively just keep coming up into my face to make me back down, to try and walk away from that and be followed and harassed and be screamed at, be told that you're nothing, that you're a liar when you know that you're not, to be accused of things that you know are completely false and untrue. You know how frustrating that is, to be innocent of something. And I don't blame him for thinking that I'm guilty. Because I know that everything, the truth, everyone has their own truth, and everyone has their own opinion and human experience, but there is one thing that I will never forgive him for. There is one thing that I wish he would stop doing, and there is one thing that I wish he would realize and he would see, and that is that he would at least let me state my case, that I'm not always guilty, that there are times when I'm not, and just because you might have committed like one offense in the past doesn't mean that you're guilty of everything. It is not black and white. This is how you breed borderline children. This is how you give them a split sense of self. This is how you give them low self-esteem, because you constantly tell them that they are not good enough. And I tried to record on my phone. I had it in my pocket, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to record this for these guys because this is fucking ridiculous, and it didn't end up hitting record, but there was this part where I was trying to tell him this stuff. I was trying to tell him that. And he goes, yeah, you're right, we don't care about you. We don't give a shit about you. He said, we never have. I said, I know. You'd be telling me that every single day of my life. I have the biggest headache right now from crying so much. I've been shaking. Yeah, Dorothy. I know. I guess when I calm down, I'll try and explain to you guys what happened in more detail, but I just think the world really needs to know, regardless of what caused it, what was said, or what happened. You can make someone feel like this, and it can destroy them, and it can haunt them for the rest of their life. And it was only about a year ago that a similar thing happened to this on the phone with him. And I tried to take my own life. And there's been times since then when I really wanted to, because of the same thing from my family. And I just decided to take just enough pills to knock me out so that I didn't do anything stupid. And I guess I'm not going to do that now, but I don't even want to. But there's a part of me that just would do anything to make them see the significance of what they continue to do to me. It doesn't matter what they're doing, really. It's just, I don't know how you could make your daughter feel like this, to see this happening, to see her collapse onto a pile on the floor and just be puddle on the floor and still just be standing over her shouting abuse when she's literally just screaming, I can't take